How's it going, folks? I'm here to do part 2 of my anime DVD review. I have a long collection, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Plus I have to pull it out of my collection thing. Yeah, I'm here to do part 2 on my anime DVD collection, well, movie collection, anime movie collection. You know. Hey, I'm here to do part 2 of my anime collection. I have a lot of anime on my little movie case in my basically. Hi, I'm here to do part 2 of my anime collection, and I have to keep on doing parts because I can get more in each part. But the thing is, I have to get them out from my closet from my two movie stands are, so you just gonna have to bear with me. Anyway, without doubt, I'll guys basically just give you a small description of what the movies are and what I think of them. Anyway, let's continue. Of course, the Eureka 7 where it left off. That's the newest one I have of Eureka 7. I need to get the rest. I have 2 more to go, but anyway, it's a decent series, like I said in the first video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And then I got the Familiar of Zero, or Familiar, I can't pronounce that well, the entire season. And it's a small series, but a great series. The first season anyway is about 13-14 episodes, but it's a great anime series. I paid like $45 for it, and now I heard that they're dropping it to like $15-20 on Right Stuf, so you guys should definitely go pick it up if you like comedy, kind of magical stuff like Negima, that sort of thing. You'd enjoy it. Let's continue. I got Fate Stay Night. I got the bootleg version because I couldn't find it at the time, and it was under Geneon at the time, and they didn't sell it over to Funimation, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money for the box set, so I just paid $15 for the bootleg. You know, unless I didn't really give a crap at the moment, unless it was like Blu-ray, I would have bought it on that, but it wasn't, so I had to make it work. Anyway, next up is Fullmetal Panic Season 1, another bootleg. It's a really great series. I love it. It has mecha, comedy, everything. And, you know, truth be told, I'm probably just going to give this to my friend, because now that I heard that Funimation acquired the rights to all the Fullmetal Panic series, not just the 3rd season, so that means they're probably going to plan on making it on Blu-ray, and then when they do it, I'm going to give this to my friend and buy the Blu-ray version myself, because the reason I bought my Blu-ray player was for one reason: high def anime, oh yeah, and high def wrestling. You can't beat those two. But anyway, the next one is a series that I didn't think at first it was going to be any good. I just figured, you know, it was $2 on Right Stuf, so I figured what the hell. And it was Get Backers from ADV, which now is my bad, Sentai Filmworks, I believe. Yeah. But anyway, this series is pretty interesting. It's an action, kind of a little bit of comedy. Just, I don't know what the genre base it on. It's pretty hard to explain, actually. You're just gonna have to owe it to yourself just to check out a trailer on YouTube. Some series I can explain very well, but others I can't. So, and I got Volume 2 of that as well. Each of them are like $2 you can buy on Amazon, or the same price at Right Stuf, as well as Volume 3. And then I also have Volume 5. The most I spent on this one was the most expensive, $5. Cheap anime, but very good series. And then Volume 6, and that's the last one I got. And then the next ones are Ghost in a Shell. Another one I can't really say exactly. It's a pretty decent sci-fi that just makes you think. I mean, really hard. It just makes you think. And just another anime series you're just gonna have to see the trailer or watch the movie and just try to understand, you know. I'm sorry I can't give you a really good description about that. And I also got Volume 2 of it, and that was the only 2 I got right now. And then the next one I got another Geneon title that I would have to spend $150 for, which I didn't have the money. That I wasn't gonna spend that much on a box set. So the bootleg version of Girls Bravo, and it's a EG title, which, you know, in case anyone doesn't know what that is, it's, you know, a bunch of fan service. But, you know, I loved it because it was comedy. You know, that was also the thing. It was comedy, and it was just flipping hilarious. And, you know, the fact that it was fan service, you know, didn't really bother me. You know, I mean, that was all well and good, but I bought it first and foremost for the comedy, and second, you know, I guess the fan service somewhat. And it was only like $12. I figured, why not? You know. And then same with this title was Gardner. I originally bought it just because of I'm starting to begin at the time. I was starting to get into Mecha, and I am still getting into Mecha a crap load. And, you know, I just saw the commercial on ADV and at the time, and I was like, okay, I'll just go for it. It's a decent series. Has some fan service. Well, quite a bit actually. Some comedy parts, and I haven't seen all of it honestly, because every time I try to, I have something else coming in from Netflix or a new Xbox 360 game to play, but I'll finish it eventually. But yeah, it's a decent series so far. And next up is Gravion, a bootleg version. I know I'm just doing bootlegs at the beginning, but it was cheap, so what can I say? It was another mecha one that looked to have some promise, and sorry I have to adjust this, and overall did have very promise. And that was just season 1 and season 2 of Gravion, bootleg as well as Gravion Zwei. It's basically just part 2 of season 2. It was pretty good series too. It's definitely worth to check it out. And damn it, kind of messed something up here, but never mind that. Anyway, my next one is Gundam 00 Part 1. And Gundam 00 is probably, as far as my Gundam series, it's probably one of my faves. Probably, let me see, 1, 2, it's probably number 5, because Seed was my first, and then Destiny, then Ween, and Stargrazer, and then that. But it's a pretty good series. I mean, it's Gundam, what's not to love? And then I got 00 Season 1 Part 2, and then, hold on just a sec, the final Season 1 Part 3, where just like Code Geass from my last preview, also includes, you know, the manga. It's cheaper than the DVD originally, so I figured why not. And next up is, in my opinion, despite what some Gundam fans think, sorry, allergies. Despite what some Gundam fans think, I still think this is the best one ever, the best Gundam ever, and that's Gundam Seed. I got the whole season right there and there. So, and then, sorry, I'm stacking these up, folks. And then, without a doubt, I got Gundam Seed Volume 1, number 2, number 3, and then I don't have 4 or 5 yet because, well, at the time Best Buy didn't have it, so I'm starting to collect the rest. Number 6, I bought the limited edition. I included the t-shirt because there were reports that one was buggy, the original one, so I took a gamble and got the limited. Works fine. Number 7. Number 8, with, in my mind, one of the most awesome mobile suits of all time, the Destroy. Volume 9. Volume 10. And Volume 11. And that's all my second rack, so that is Part 2, and I'm almost out of time, so I'm just going to stop here. I thought I can get a lot more into that, but apparently not. But alright guys, we'll look forward to my third part. I'll add as soon as my first part is done uploading on YouTube. Alright, thanks.